much to do. And good morning, good morning, good morning to you. And good morning to you. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. The day is just beginning. There's so much to do. And good morning, good morning, good morning to you. And good morning to you. Good morning. I'm out, but I got my backup supply has already arrived. Here we go. Yeah. Doesn't that just make me feel younger already? Good morning, everybody. Hi to hello. And coffee clings to you all. I hope you have your drink ready, your water bottle, your tea, or your Dr. Peppers. It doesn't matter to me. Your Mountain Dew, your Sprite, your Pepsi Zero. I'm having black coffee. Well, I'm having coffee. Of course, it's not black. No, I absolutely put my creamer into it. I like the French vanilla. In case you don't know me by now, I use French vanilla creamer in my coffee. That's how I like my coffee. What? Peach tea for me, says somebody. I lost the name, but someone's having themselves some peach tea. Coffee clings to you all. Cheers and salute. I hope you guys are off to a wonderful and just a beautiful Monday morning. Looks gorgeous here. I do see all of the horses staring out at me. They're looking across the fence, looking right into my soul, wondering why I'm not out there yet. We'll be going there as soon as we have a chance to catch up, sing us a hymn, and do some birthdays, and of course finish this cup of coffee. Yes. This is wonderful. Pepsi Max. Now, I've never had Pepsi Max. Unsweetened tea. Wait a minute, did I already mention that? Yes, today is my doctor's appointment. Not until 3 p.m. It's not until 3. I will sometimes get there about 2:30, and it's usually, they can sometimes get me right in. Now, today's not that weird day, guys. Today's not the weird day. Let me just put it this way. Today, I don't have to wear my nicest pair of underwear, okay? Some days I have to dress a little bit nicer than others, if you know what I mean. And every one of you guys and girls know what I mean. There are events when you wear your matching bras and panties. And some days you just don't even care. Some days you wear some with bleach stains or holes, and cause you ain't got ain't nobody seeing nothing. So no, there'll be no inchworming today, okay? No inchworming for Lester. Today should just be a simple weigh-in, blood pressure, and then they do, I don't know what they call it, but I feel like it's like a psych evaluation. I feel like my sweet doctor walks in with her clipboard and my file's about that thick, and she goes, "Hello, Mr. Morrow." And she's like watching me. She's like looking at me to look at my eyes. I think that what she's doing is trying to be amicable, but in real life, she's like looking me up and down, studying every inch of me, wondering if there's anything off, anything at all that she might need to be aware of. And so she like sits down and she goes, "How's everything going?" And she's like the whole time watching me. I feel like when she shakes my hand, she like feels to see if it's cold or clammy. She's like testing the elasticity to see if my skin is stretchy or not. I don't really know exactly what she's doing. Let me have a quick listen to your heart, and take a deep breath for me. And we're sitting there having a conversation, and now we talk a lot about social media because she does in fact watch the channel. Oh, God. How embarrassing is that when your doctor watches your channel? And I tell her all the time, I'm like, please do not judge me based on that channel, okay? I says, I live a very stressful life, okay? But no, sometimes she'll bring up topics, things that she saw in the video, which is kind of funny. And no, but hey, we are close to the same age, she and I, and her husband. Reason I know that is because I love the fact that things that's going on in my life, she and her husband very closely relate to. And for example, before you women get all silly, she also takes hormonal treatments, as does her husband. And you don't know this, women. I bet you don't know this, ladies. Believe it or not, women can also get pellets. Women get pellets. I don't know what kind of pellet, but women can also get pellets. And she will say real fast that the reason that giving pellets, why women don't complain as much about the pellets, is because they have more tissue. That is the proper terminology of why it hurts men like hell, but it does not hurt women, because women have more tissue. And the doctor is in fact putting those pellets into the tissue. So you learn a lot of things from that little 10-minute sit down and chit chat with her. But once she sees all my blood work is, well, not my blood work, but they do the urine test to make sure that there's nothing, I guess, in your system that shouldn't be there. And then no, she'll prescribe my prescription, and I'll be out the door. Yes, women have nice cushions. Thank you very much, okay? That's another way of putting it. I just probably shouldn't have tell her, yeah, y'all got juicy booties. You probably shouldn't talk that way in front of your doctor. And so we don't, okay? Instead, men have bony butts and women have juicy booties, or more tissue compared to less tissue. You got to be careful how you talk to your doctor, friends. You must be careful how you talk to your doctors, okay? Yeah, let's not say big butts, okay? Let's just not say bubble butts. Please, these are your words, not mine. Juicy booty, bubble butt, cushions, those are all words that you're telling me. I said tissue. I used proper terminology. Anywho, I hope that you guys are off to a wonderful start. What are your plans for this week? Anyone have any big plans this week? Personally, I'm going to be headed to the feed store this morning. I got to go take me a feed buggy and fill it up. All of my Longhorn must be getting hungry. If they're breaking out, they must be getting hungry. Here we go. Oh, someone's going to be resting up for 3 days. I missed why. Melissa has a surgery this week. Poor Sam over in the UK. Work, and more work. CPR class for Scott Waterman. All right, Scott. A surgery on Friday for Joyce. Tape and floating, says Brandy. Debbie's off for 3 days, and then, oh no, Debbie works 3 days and finally some days off. Well, that's wonderful. So you guys got things going on too. See, we're not so different after all, are we? We're not so different at all. All right, well, listen, let's all go ahead and grab our earphones, or put your fingers in your ears if you need to. It is time to name that tune, guys. We've been going for 10 minutes, and it's time to name that tune. Are you all ready? I've already found the page, y'all. I already found the page. And here's my kazoo. So this is an old Baptist hymn, and as I hum along, I'm going to be sitting there watching the comments to see who is the first person who can name this tune, okay? And I'll just give you a hint. It's an old Baptist hymn, and it comes out of my Baptist hymnal that I was gifted, okay? All right, here we go. Melissa Spore. Melissa Spore says, when the roll is called up yonder, when the roll is called up yonder, I'll be there. And the morning breaks eternal, bright and fair. When you already know, when the roll is caught up yonder, I'll be there, okay? Don't y'all kind of imagine, here's what I imagine. I hate to say it this way, but I imagine that, I picture like Miss Billy Penny's mom, sitting there in her heavenly, like she's probably sitting on some kind of like pillar, like this. I just picture a pillar. I don't even know what a pillar is. Not a pillow, but a pillar. And then how about Jen from Oz is like sitting on that pillar also. They're like sitting on that pillar talking. And all of a sudden here strolls by Jesus. Now Jen from Oz and Miss Jeannie are sitting there talking about, they're probably like looking down at us. They're like sitting there watching. They're like, oh boy, Lester's about to play his joyful noise. Oh Lord. And they look up and there's the Lord. And they're like, they don't want the Lord to hear. They do not want the Lord to hear. So they act like they're like being like all inconspicuous, like, oh, nothing's going on, Lord, whatever. And they do not want the Lord to listen. They don't want the Lord to hear this. But as the Lord walks by, he can't help but hear it. And then Miss Billy's mom and Jen from Oz are like very embarrassed. They're like embarrassed for me. Those women are up in heaven and they're embarrassed for me. And they're like, Lord, he really has good intentions, Lord. He has good intentions. Please just know that he has the best of intentions. He's not like making a mockery of you. And Jesus like looks at them. And he's like, you two are like associated with that guy. You two associate with that guy. And they're like, we're sorry, please, Lord, we're sorry. And he just like shakes his head. He like shakes his head and he walks on. Well, that could happen. I don't know. That could happen, okay? There could be a gathering of everybody up top who at one point might have been people who enjoyed the channel. You never know. And they might still enjoy the channel. They just have to watch from up there. And I hope that there's better filters that come through as it works its way up so that they can hear the joyful noise, okay? Oh, them poor ladies. And poor Jesus. Someone says, poor Jesus. Yeah, poor Jesus. He's like, oh, Lord, Lord. No, he'd be like, oh, me, oh, my. Y'all get it? Y'all get that? Jesus is not saying, Lord, Lord. He's like, oh, me, oh, my. Boom, boom. Oh, me, oh, my. Alright, I can tell y'all ain't feeling it today. Y'all are just not feeling it today, y'all. You're not feeling it. Anywho's, are you guys about ready? Are you guys about ready to get on out there and feed some horses and have a peek at some Longhorn? Alright? That was funny. That was funny. By the way, is anyone see if Miss Billy's here even? I don't know if Miss Billy's even here, but I hope she don't. Teresa says, yes, please, please. Teresa's begging to get on out. She's like, let's just get out of here. This is ridiculous. Oh, Miss Billy. Miss Billy, you know that I just play, right? Miss Billy knows that I play, y'all. I don't mean to make light of Miss Billy losing her mom, but I know that Miss Billy says that her mom loved her some Lester. So I hope that her mom also, okay, Miss Billy's laughing. Ooh, oh, Lord. I just want to make sure that Miss Billy knows that I'm not like making a mockery of her mom and all of her situation, losing her mom. I hope that Miss Billy's also able to laugh and find some humor in everything. But I don't know. But Miss Billy, I just say it in jest and in joke, but I don't mean to make light of a bad situation. But everyone's saying that laughter can heal the heart. So I hope Miss Billy's laughing with us, and maybe also thinking about, yes, Miss Billy says that her mom did have a great sense of humor. Well, she would have to hang out on this channel. Your mom would have had to have had a great sense of humor. I hope she got me. I hope she understood me, like she got my humor. I think she would have to. I think she would have to. Go. Okay, well, what we're going to do, guys, is finish this cup of coffee right quick. I'm going to start chugging it now. And then we will start heading outside. I'm just going to throw my Crocs on. I got a pair of old Crocs. I also have new Crocs, but we're going to be putting on our old Crocs. So as I can just walk out and feed the horses, check their water. Today, this afternoon, the 3 o'clock video talks about the new watering system. I have implemented a new watering system for the cows and the horses. It's because, you notice things along the way. I think about 2 weeks ago, we moved all of our waters underneath to keep them out of the direct sunlight, and that's worked out pretty good. But we did have to alter and change up a couple of things, and I talk about that today in my 3 o'clock video. It's interesting. It's interesting. I also got word that Mr. Ed, that's our hay man, will be going into Plum Grove today, and he's going to make sure that that pasture's nice and dry and try to get that hay cut and rolled. I do think we have more hay coming later at the end of the week. So he's going to try to get all that hay taken care of, hopefully today and tomorrow, maybe Wednesday if it takes that long to dry up, but we will see. Now, I'm going to tell you right now that I don't really expect much from that hay. I'm going to tell you the truth. I think that hay has gone a month too long. So if you don't have other options, and that's the only hay you have sitting out, I do think that your cows and your horses will, the horses no. I think that your cows will come by and eat on it. But when you have other options of hay that was done the right way, I just have a feeling that you're going to have that roll of hay sitting there, and that they're going to choose to eat from the other. And so everyone's saying bug burner hay, bedding hay. The only problem is Mr. Ed's not going to give us a discount on the price. He's not. Mr. Ed is not going to discount the price. I'm still going to have to pay the full price, even though I'm going to know it's not good hay. It's not as good of hay. So remember, how much are you willing to pay for hay to burn? Or how much are you willing to pay to have hay for bedding? So that's my only thing. So in case you're wondering, the other option, I just let Mr. Ed have it all. I just say, Mr. Ed, you can take it, because Mr. Ed will sell it. Mr. Ed could sell it. And I just let Mr. Ed cut it, have it, and he can just have it. He can do it all. And then what I will do is just go over there and refertilize once it's all cut, keeping my fingers crossed that we get enough rain the second half of the summer to give us a good crop, and then just have on the promise that Mr. Ed will come by and cut it in a timely manner. But we can't blame Mr. Ed. He broke his leg, guys. He broke his leg, and for a man his age, he's just a dab younger than my dad. For a man his age to break a leg, it takes guys longer to heal than when they're younger men. And so he did break his leg, so he was out of work for a long time. He wasn't able to get to his pastures and his fields. Mr. Ed's finally able to he's working again, but I do think that our hay is well past the expiration date of having good, healthy hay. Ask your family's opinion. I can do that. And no, I don't have all the equipment it's more than just a baler, guys. Remember, there's 3 different pieces that have to all work together to not only cut, but you have to have a sickle cut. You got to cut right at the ground. So what I have is a brush hog, and that's this kind of a cutter that just slings stuff everywhere. But to cut for hay, you got to cut it right at the root, or right at the bottom of the stem, and then it just lays over flat when you cut it. Then you got to come by with these rakes, and you got to rake it all up, and it rakes it into a long mound, like a windroll. And then you come by with your third attachment, which is your baler, and that runs along, and it pulls that hay inside of that baler, and either push it out into square bales if you want those square bales, or round rolls is what we prefer, because we can move with our tractors. So Mr. Ed did say he's going to try to get to it today. But like I said, I just don't know if it's going to be worth anything at this point. So I may end up having to spend that money just for nothing. But I know what I will do. Here's my plan. I will probably have to drive over tomorrow and just kind of see how the rolls look. If I can tell right off that it's just nothing but stem, dried stem, then I don't know what to do. I'm at a real crossroads, because we have the guy that says he'll bring us hay, and he's already brought us 2 loads, and we bought 1 from him, and we know that that's good hay, just delicious hay. So it's just that, that's just kind of farm stuff. That's the kind of stuff that you think about when you do farming. And you raise animals. You always got to think, even in the heat of the summer, you still got to think about what's going to happen in the dead of winter. You always got to plan ahead to be prepared for what's going to happen months from now. And you just want to make sure that you have good hay. So I would hate to stack my barn Seriously, picture this. I would hate to stack my barn, not just this barn, but even the Plum Grove barn, stack it full of not old hay, but not very good hay, and then find out in a couple of months that Mr. Ed's ready to cut again, and I'm going to know that the hay he's cutting that second cut is a whole lot better hay. But my barn's already full. So that's kind of that's my dilemma. That is my dilemma right there. The animals on the hill might still enjoy it. So it's not so much an animal on the hill compared to an animal here. A cow is a cow. But, because I think that what you're saying is that some animals are less finicky than others. Some animals have less options. So I understand what you're saying, but I'm telling you that if it's old hay, it's old hay. And any animal, just like any human, knows when you're eating stale bread. I mean, you do. You know when you're eating stale bread. You know when you're eating a stale cracker. You get what I'm trying to say. You know when you're eating something that's not giving you much nutrition. And I would hate for anybody to... All right, well, y'all are still saying Pawpaw's cows will eat it. Okay, I don't think that you get what I'm trying to say. I'm just saying it's not going to be good hay, and I think that we could save the money, give the hay away, with the promise that when we get our second cut of hay, it'll be more palatable, easier digestible. It's not that some cows will eat it. Yes, goats will probably eat it because goats are not picky at all. All right, I'm throwing my shoes on. You're coming with me. I am taking you out of the tripod. I'm going to flip you around this way over here. We'll be taking this hat off, putting this cap on, and I will be putting my cup of coffee here in the sink. I will come back for more of that later. Don't worry about that at all. You rinse a little water over that real fast. I should probably wash those dishes today. Throwing on my Crocs, and out we go. Oh, I'm going to also take off my glasses. I don't think I need those. Oh boy. Morning, Roman. Hey, Rita. Hi, sweet Gemma. I'm coming over there, girls. And boy, you guys want to come with me? Let's drive our side-by-side over, and we'll go from there out into our pasture to take care of our little cows. We'll take care of our cow issue, okay, out in our pasture. You guys hold on. Hey, fellas. Good morning, guys. Hey, little fellas. You guys okay? They're fine, y'all. They're fine. We're just saying good morning, Waylon. You don't gotta get all grumpy and grouchy. Hey, Rita. Hi, Gemma. Hey, big guy. And the roll is called up yonder, I'll be there. When the roll is called up yonder. Guys, give me one moment here, please. I got me a tripod. I'll let y'all watch the horses while I get them some snacks. They need some nay nibblers. These horses need themselves some nay nibblers, don't they? Don't y'all think they do? When the roll is called up yonder. When the roll. Roman, I got some snacks in my pocket. Oh boy. I got some snacks in my pocket, Roman. Because you're a good guy and you deserve some snacks. So do you, Rita. So does Rita. And Gemma. You all deserve a snack or two. Here, buddy. That's a nay nibbler. Here, Rita. There you go. You deserve some nay nibblers. Even you, Gemma, you deserve a nay nibbler. There you go, sweetie. All right, Daddy's coming in, okay? Let's all be sweet to Daddy. I'll carry the spanky stick just in case I need it, Roman. Gemma, you got to back up, sweetie. Roman, y'all back up. Y'all have to give Daddy some space to get in. Okay. Get off my butt, girl. Get off of my... Don't walk so close to me. Lord. Just go, baby. Go to your room. Go to your room. Roman, she won't go to her room. Rita, put your ears pretty, sweetie. Let's all go to our rooms. Come on, Roman. Roman, do you have to walk right on my heels? Do you have to walk right there, Roman? Roman. I am walking with a very brisk pace because he is right on my tail. Better Roman than Rita. Where is Rita? Where's Rita? Gemma? Gemma, go. Gemma, just go. Come on, sweet Rita. All right, look, here's our rooms. Let's all walk into our rooms and get a snack to eat, okay? Rita, don't you do it, Rita. Rita. It was like, Daddy said, go to your room, Gemma. You heard Daddy, didn't you? I'm sure she heard Daddy just fine, Rita. Rita went to her room. All right, Roman, go to your room, buddy. I'm gonna come get you some food, okay? Rita, I'm so proud of you. Stay in your room. Rita. Darn it. No, Rita. Don't stand there, Gemma. You're gonna get me kicked. Alrighty then. Everybody's fine. In case you wonder why Rita's door always pushes out. So remember how because Rita was biting Rita kept biting at all of the rubber floor mats, and we had to put this wood over here. This wood makes it to where I can't open her door all the way up. And so her door only opens as far as it touches that wood right there. So what I would have to do is, in fact, cut this wood back all the way. Do not turn your hiney towards me, sweet girl. She said, I don't like you behind me when I'm eating. Okay, Rita. If I were to cut this wood back, I could open the door flat up against the wall. Everybody else's door opens up flat to the wall. And so they're not sitting there. See how this is they're supposed to do? If the door would open up flat all the way, it'd be a lot easier. But her door does not open up flat. And so what they end up doing is, as she plays around, she'll end up getting behind it and she'll start pushing it. And she'll, baby, don't spill your food everywhere. That girl. And so she'll end up pushing her door all the way open. So if you ever notice her door's all the way opened outward, it's because it will not go flat against the wall because of that piece of wood, that 2x6 I stuck up there. Alrighty? Okay, so now what we'll do is have a little drive out and check up on all of our Longhorn babies. We've not done that all weekend, not on a video. I think last time we would have done that would have been Friday morning. So it's time to have a quick little checkup on all of our Longhorn. Have a head count. Remember, we have 21 cows out back, 3 bulls up front, makes a total of 24. Now, you know what? If you think about it, 2 months from now, I would say 2 months from now, it would be, okay, so all of August, all of September. Guys, you do know that 2 months from now, we're going to have a whole lot more Longhorn on that pasture. You do realize that. We're going to get to know and get to love a whole lot of new babies. Yes, we are. We're going to get to know a whole lot of new babies. And excited about that. I really am. I know you are too. Oh, I hope that Pearl has a bull, because I want to name that little bull Duke of Pearl so bad. Oh, I've been wanting to do that for a while. Duke of Pearl, 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 Duke of Pearl, 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 Duke of Pearl. Duke of Pearl, 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 Duke of Pearl. That would be so funny, y'all. That would just be so funny. Duke of Pearl. Because we already have Lord Grayson. We already have Prince Willie Joe. We need us a Duke. And Duke of Pearl would be great. I'm going to do a couple of things right quick. Put all of these nay nibblers here on the front end. So this brand looks different than the other brand. This here's more of a green, has more of a green tint to it, which is fine. They're actually called knicker makers. Knicker makers. I'll make sure I have enough for everybody, okay? I don't care if some end up getting 2. That should be plenty right there. And then I can also leave my gate opened, because I'll be coming right back out of it. You guys ready? All right, I'm taking you out of the tripod so I can hold you in my hands. I am holding you in my hands, guys. Hold on. Here comes Calamity Jane, the first one to come meet her daddy, her human daddy. Sweet Calamity Jane. Hi, baby. I have a different kind of snack. This is called a knicker maker. Do you like the knicker makers? She's like, yeah, this is not too shabby. I can handle this. All right. Yeah, knicker makers from Purina. Hey, Santana. Would you like a knicker maker, sweetie? It's a crunchy cracker, baby. It's a crunchy breakfast cracker. It tastes so good, huh? Well, it's not too shabby. I can do that. Amber Rose. Hey, Tex. We're offering knicker makers this morning. There you go. Tex, you don't eat these. There. Hi, Fat Dolly. There you go. But Fat Dolly, golly gee, holy smokes. Girl, eat the damn thing. Eat the damn cracker, baby. Even Tex is eating them, y'all. Even Tex is eating them. Dolly, eat the darn cracker. Okay, Dolly, I'm not going to force it down your throat. Hey there, Reba. Hey, sweetie. Would you like yourself a cracker? Your sister wouldn't eat it. Hey, Chucky Poo. Oh, boy. Let me slide over a bit. Hey, Chucky. Okay, Chucky. You've had your cracker, Chucky. Here. Here. Chucky, get your head out of here. Chuck, get your head. Chuck, get your head out of here. Go. Eat it and go. Eat it and go. I gotta go. I'm driving. Chuck, stop licking me. Move, Trinity. Truck, I'm leaving. Look out behind you. There's Tex. Chuck, you've had enough. You've had plenty. Move your head. Chuck, stop doing that. You done had plenty. You done. Chuck, move. I'm going to run off in the ditch. Guys, I have no space. Chuck, stop it. Stop it. God. Holy molies. Who would have thought that they would have liked these knicker makers so much? Watch out, baby. God darn it. Chuck, why does he get so excited for? It's just a snack. Have y'all ever known anybody to get so excited over a darn snack? Hey, girls. Hey, sweetie. Hey, sweetie. There you go, girls. Y'all need 2 each because y'all have been really good girls lately. Be nice to her, Ruby. Ruby sued. I'm not giving you more because you had a chance to be nice and you chose the dark side, Ruby. Chose the dark side. Guys, I'm almost out of those. Look at that. I gotta get a whole new batch because of that darn Chuck. That darn Chuck maybe get a whole new batch. There we go. Hey, girls. Now, Charlene's not going to eat one. I can certainly try, but I doubt she's going to eat one. Marilyn behind her will. Hey there, Charlene. Here, Marilyn. Here, Charlene. Amber, didn't I already give you one? Didn't I already give her one? Where'd she come from? Oh, Lordy. Here you go. Guys, we're Titanic style. We're doing it the Titanic style, everybody. Heads out the front roof. Put my head right through the dash. Right through the... All right, we're moving. No, ma'am. You've already had your, sweetie. Hurry up. Here. You already had one. No, ma'am. Be sweet. Watch your head. You're going to get stuck in here. Move. You're going to get yourself all stuck. Move back. Move your head. No. No. Get your head out of here, Jolene. You're going to hurt somebody. Move. Jolene. God, she's all the way across here. She's all the way in here. God, Jolene. Get out. Get out. Get out of there. Get out of my side by side. Move. Could you imagine? Move, sweetie. Here. Now get out. Now go. Go. Get out. Could you imagine her on one side and Chuck on the other? Hey, Gracie. Here, love. Here, baby. You're like, what's all the commotion? No, ma'am. You had enough. Pearl. Here, Pearl. Pearl. Oh, no. Jolene's on my side. Jolene's on my side. Jolene, no. I skipped Pearl. Jolene, don't do it. Pearl, hurry up. Let me get out of here. Thank you, Pearl friend. Oh. Little girl, how many are you going to eat? Calamity. How many is one little girl able to eat? Okay. Is that everybody? Is that everybody, y'all? Have we got them all? Here. There you go. Thank you. All right. I believe that's everybody who eats from the hand. Oh, my gosh. Okay. I do believe that was everybody who eats from the hand. I'm looking around. I cannot see anyone that we skipped over. That Pearl, I feel like I'm in my toll. I need to be in comfort mode. There we go. I feel like Jolene's getting worse and worse. Y'all feel the same way that Jolene's a little bit out of control? She is. That girl's out of control. I love her. But my gosh, that's scary. And then, could you imagine if I would have had Jolene on one side and then Chuck on the other? Because those are the only two who put their entire head inside here with me. Like their entire head is inside here with me. And that's just scary. But the Longhorn are fine. The horses are good. And then the little bulls up front are good as well. Everyone's doing wonderful, friends. I will let you know that I'm going to make a new listing this week for the bulls up front. I'm going to try a couple of different markets. I haven't had any success with the original listings. So I will have to take some new pictures, and I'm hoping to get Jamie over here to do that. Jamie's masterful at taking photographs. She's just really, really good at taking photographs and doing all that she can do. And so I'm going to get her to get a few photographs, and we're going to make those new listings, and we'll see how that goes. And then I keep thinking maybe I'm asking too much. Maybe I'm just trying to ask more for them than what anybody's willing to pay. It's because I value them so much more than anybody else does. So, you know, when you try to sell something, no matter what you're trying to sell, you know that there's a market price. There's a going market price. And I have to understand that because I value them so much more than other people might. That's why I just can't see them going for anything less. That's the hard part of this whole business, you might say. That's the hard part of the entire business. Alrighty. Friends, that has been a really fun morning coffee. I want to thank you guys for being a part of that with me. It's always funner and gooder when you do things with those you love and care about, and you would be those people that we love and care about. So thank you so very much for joining me this morning. We hope to see you guys on the noon video, and then we'll catch you guys again at 3, and then of course, I'll be here again tonight. I will be here again tonight, y'all. Same time, same place. More like 7:30 or 8 tonight, y'all. That seemed like a little bit more feasible time to go live with you all. And then now I do have to make you aware of one thing. This week I will not have Lex. And I do plan on working over at Jake's, but I'm going to wait till the afternoon hours because there'll be more shade from about 5:30 on. So my plans are to go over and work at Jake's in the afternoon hours this week, not in the morning hours. And I will try to get that fencing done for him by this weekend. It will all be done. In saying so, I cannot go live at Jake's, so I'll have to drive home. So at whatever time I stop working over there, and then when I drive back, I will get back over here to go do my live. So I can't guarantee you what time it will be exactly, but I will come live every afternoon because that's what I do. And even if we have to do some nighttime regulators, we will do nighttime regulating, y'all. Regulators don't take time off, y'all. Regulators can mount up day or night. If you're a true regulator, you know that. You can mount up day or night. So regulators, see you guys later on tonight. I'm thinking around 8, could be a little later. Alrighty, thank y'all for watching. We love you so very much. Blessed to have you, and we will catch you guys on the next video.